PlayStation 1! As I always say, the sound of my childhood. But definitely a game I didn't play in my childhood. In fact, I haven't ever played this one. I played 2 and I played 3. So this will be fun. I think Diablo is fun. It fulfills the endless grind that I desire in life. And it's got religious themes. The Diablo universe is pretty interesting, I feel. EA! In association with the Chili Boys. Blizzard! Oh, I need to turn that volume down. Woo! That's your intro for you. So, I'm more experienced with Diablo 3 and its storyline. I know a decent bit about this one, enough to get me by. History. Interesting. Okay. Well, while we're here, why don't we look into this, shall we? Liberius Ex Horadrim, Book 1. The Great Conflict.
Since the beginning, the forces of light and darkness have engaged in an eternal war, the Great Conflict, whose victor will rise from the apocalyptic ashes to hold sway over all creation. To this end, the angels of the high heavens adhere to strict militaristic disciplines. Seraphim warriors strike at the enemies of light with swords imbued with righteous wrath and justice. The angels believe that only absolute discipline can properly restore order to the myriad realms, while the demonic denizens of the burning hells hold that absolute chaos is the true nature of all things. The battles of the Great Conflict rage across both time and space, often infringing upon the very fabric of reality itself. From the crystal arch at the very heart of the high heavens to the arcane hell forge of the underworld, the warriors of these eternal realms journey to wherever their timeless conflict carries them. The legendary deeds of the heroes of the realms beyond elicit both veneration and insight. The greatest of these heroes was Iswal, lieutenant to the archangel Tyrael, and bearer of the angelic rune blade Azurath. He once led a fierce attack upon the Hellforge as the creation of the dark demon blade Shadowfang was nearing completion. His quest was to destroy both wielder and weapon, a charge that he was destined never to complete. Iswal was overcome by the legions of chaos and tragically was lost to the darkness. His fate stands as testament to the fact that angels and demons alike shall fearlessly enter into any domain, so long as their hated enemies dwell within. Although the great conflict burned hotter and longer than any of the stars in the sky, neither side could gain dominion over the other for long. Both factions sought some way to turn the tides of the war to their favor. With the ascension of man and his mortal realm, the great conflict ground to a mysterious halt. Both armies paused in a breathless stalemate, waiting to see to whose side man would eventually turn. Mortals had the unique ability to choose between darkness and light, and it was held that this would be the deciding factor in the outcome of the great conflict. Thus, the agents of the nether realms descended to the mortal realm to vie for the favor of man.
That was a lot of information, and I appreciate it. It was good to hear that because I didn't know about one of the characters. Izual is an enemy that you can fight in Diablo 3, and I'm pretty sure the Azurath sword was also a legendary drop that you could get, a unique. Okay. So, I find this interesting. You might not. So, I will leave that up to you. If you want to hear more about these things, I will go through them in its own video. That's if this does well at all, you know. But either way, the long story short that you might want to know is, in the beginning there was a godlike figure called like Anu, I think it was. And Anu had both light and split away the darkness from himself, which manifested into a seven-headed dragon named Tiamat. And Tiamat was his opposite, you know, and was all evil. And the heads of Tiamat would later split apart, I forget how exactly, and become their own separate evils. There are 3 greater evils and 4 lesser evils. The greater evils being Diablo, Lord of Terror, Mephisto, Lord of Pain, I think? No, it's not Pain. Hatred. And Baal, Lord of Destruction. Yeah. And then there's 4 lesser ones, 2 of which you fight in Diablo 3, and 2 of them you fight in Diablo 2. But in this one, we're only focused on Diablo, Lord of Hatred. And with all these games, he keeps coming back. They have Soul Stones, and Soul Stones are... Oh, I wish I had a friend to play with. Used to trap the souls of the evils in them. And in this case, there is one that we will be gathering later. So, the canonical way to play this game is the warrior. Otherwise, it's not technically the true end if you don't play as him, but the character has more backstory than it lets on originally. I'm going to go ahead and pick him, however. Okay. We can name him. I don't know how much text I got to fit. Captain. There's space. Yeah, alright. Oh no, I ran out. Shameless. There we go. The champion. The hero of old. We're gonna go normal. As you notice, there is no easy mode in Diablo. And that will remain true. A lot of interesting characters you can run into. I wish I had the font for Diablo on my computer. It's a great testament to the early 90s, or not necessarily early 90s, but on the internet in the 90s, you could find some interesting websites. Alright. I don't know what button does what. Pause doesn't help. Select! Okay. Full spellbook. Item repair skill. Controller setup. Attack. Action is square? Cast spell. I doubt I'll get any. Toggle spell. Speed spellbook. View auto map. Quick health, quick mana. Belt item. Interesting. Okay. So 2,000 experience to the next level, and I have 7 armor. A 60% chance to hit for 2 to 6 damage. Yeesh. Okay. No automat available in town. All right. I can't go in there. I enjoy the aesthetic of Diablo. Hey, it's a guy. Griswold, the blacksmith.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Come on, chat, man. Golsip.
I was with Farnham that night that Lazarus led us into the labyrinth. I never saw the Archbishop again, and I may not have survived if Farnham was not at my side. I fear that the attack left his soul as crippled as... well, another did my leg. I cannot fight this battle for him now. But I would if I could!
But I would if I could! Best believe! Buy basic or premium... What's a premium item? Rags of Strength. 2 to strength, 2 armor, 6 durability. No required attribute. Versus... Okay. Well, we're not going to do that. So, a fun thing about Diablo 1 is I know you can go to the very end boss by just speedrunning through the keep. You just keep descending downstairs until you just reach Diablo. But we're not doing that, obviously. Cain the Elder.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Yeah! He's one of the most important characters in the whole franchise.
The story of Wirt is a frightening and tragic one. He was taken from the arms of his mother and dragged into the labyrinth by the small, foul demons that wield wicked spears. There were many other children taken that day, including the son of King Leoric. The knights of the palace went below, but never returned. The blacksmith found the boy, but only after the foul beasts had begun to torture him for their sadistic pleasures.
You can tell they're trying to do their best Sean Connery. So, identifying items, you're supposed to find blue or higher quality items dropped off of enemies, and they need you to be identified, otherwise you can't wear them. Ogden, the tavern owner.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith's shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
Good luck to you, buddy. Gillian the barmaid?
Good day.
Jillian,
How
probably.
may I serve you? Ogden and his wife have taken me and my grandmother into their home, and have even let me earn a few gold pieces by working at the inn. I owe so much to them, and hope one day to leave this place and help them start a grand hotel in the east.
That'd be nice of you. See, take that, corporate America. Some people want to help their business owners as long as they treat them nicely and aren't just out for profits. There you go. Music had a slight Silent Hill tinge to it. Who's that? Pepin the healer?
What ails you, my friend?
Nothing right now.
I have made a very interesting discovery. Unlike us, the creatures in the labyrinth can heal themselves without the aid of potions or magic. If you hurt one of the monsters, make sure it is dead, or it very well may regenerate itself.
In other words, put it down, else it's going to come right back up again. They follow the mantra of Chumbawamba, tub thumping. Ah, Farnham the drunk, my favorite.
Stand a fellow drinking peace?
There's a great Dorkly video about Diablo 1 that, if you've at least gotten familiar with the franchise, you should watch.
Ogden is the best man in town. I don't think his wife likes me much, but as long as she keeps tapping kegs, I'll like her just fine. Seems like I've been spending more time with Ogden than most, but he's so good to me.
I drink to forget, but God help me if I forget to drink. That's alright, Farnham. Maybe we can find you some demon booze down in the depths of the cellar. See what it does to you. It has quite a kick, I'm sure. A simple land. I feel like if I keep exploring, I might find some little secret or some benefit. A cow! Oh no! If you know, you know. I actually don't know what to do with them yet. But I know what they're here for. At least in 2 and 3. It's a nice cemetery. I might see Angela here. Ooh. That's ominous. I'm pretty confident this is where the game is. So if that's, yeah, down to dungeon. So we're going to avoid that for right now and just check out the map. Can't cross the river, I'm sure. Yep. Go round. Alright, then I'll hit the riverbank in a little bit. Since there's at least 2 ways down on the east side. Okay. You know what, while we're here... Oh, there's a reflection! You don't see that too often in old games. It's hard to do. I guess this one's sprite-based, so it makes it a little bit easier. Who the hell is that? Oh, work!
Here.
I have something for sale, but it will cost 50 gold just to take a look.
Adria truly bothers me. Sure, Cain is creepy in what he can tell you about the past, but that witch can see into your past. She always has some way to get whatever she needs, too. Adria gets her hands on more merchandise than I've seen pass through the gates of the King's Bazaar during High Festival.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Adria either. I played Diablo 3. Fine cape of sturdiness. That's really good, boy. I just don't have any more coin. Do I have to pay 50 gold every time I want to look at it? Or do you have a different item every time I talk to you? In fact, I haven't even seen Adria yet. I thought I would have ran into her in town. That's the barmaid. Yeah. That's Ogden. Whoa, ooh, ooh. Can I go in? No? Okay. Oh, looks like a dump anyway. I don't want to go inside. I got better things to do. God, do I even have a weapon? I don't think I do. At a certain angle, he moves a little faster. There she is.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Well, I'm not using staves, though I imagine they have spells in them.
Corruption has the strength of deceit, but innocence holds the power of purity. The young woman Jillian has a pure heart, placing the needs of her matriarch over her own. She fears me, but it is only because she does not understand me.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Whatever. Well, I think that's about it. Time to go into the dungeon, I guess. I'll be back for you cows later. Of that I'm assured. Goodbye, everyone! I'll see you all in therapy. Hellfire, dark fire, the dungeon. Dun, 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 dun. I'm excited. I like combat in these games. You would think I would like bullet hells or roguelikes more, but I just don't end up playing them. Okay, I do have a sword.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Yeah. Okay. I guess something would have jumped out if there had been something. Okay. Interesting. Back, ye foul beast! You have to click to get your gold and stuff. I didn't see what that said. It probably didn't say imp. I'm gonna guess there's a way around. Yeah. Can I break the barrel? Oh. Scavenger. Ow. They're probably imps. That's the most I can tell from the small bit of them I see. Okay, does it pick up an AoE? I have a shield, but is that like an aesthetic? Do I have to guard, or does it give me a buff just by existing? I don't know. Something we will surely find out when I die. So, yeah, I can go down to level 2. And it might just be a sorcerer thing, but yeah, you can skip the whole game if you really wanted to. I don't know why you would. One of those speedrun community kind of things, you know? I just never feel like I'm getting the right angle. That's a lot of skeletons, man. Feels like a trap. Scroll identify. Cool. Skeleton Captain. I'll get that in a minute. Another scroll. A dagger. Jeez, with all these scrolls, why would I need Cain? Because he's Cain and Abel to identify for me. Is that a level up symbol? If so... it looks like it. I have 5 points to distribute. Okay. I don't know what dexterity does in this game. So... I'm going to put 2 in there, 2 in magic, and 1 vitality. I don't know if I get magic, but I've always been fond of being a crusader in anything I do. Mighty and fearsome warrior with the power of magical light and holy energy and whatnot. A paladin, if you will. Were most crusaders right in what they were doing? No, but they had strong conviction, and that's the important part. Okay. Quick saving, because I don't want to die to that. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, that looked good. Anyone else? Fountain of Tears. I presume that healed me. This is a nicely designed dungeon. I will be trying to explore the map when able. I apologize if I missed something on the ground, or if there's some secret I'm not aware of, because, like I said, I haven't played this one. I've seen it played a little bit in the past, most of the speedrun. But this is a game that I feel deserves to be enjoyed, you know? Because, ooh, Staff of Firebolt. Purifying Springs. That's not healing me. Because there's a lot of franchises that have gotten a lot of sequels in the past, you know? People are so quick to just never touch. Does mean the magic. To never touch any of the old content. Like, they won't look up videos on it, or they won't try to play it themselves. I am very much for, you know, see where you came from. Lets you appreciate it more. Potion of Mana. Nice. That was a chest? Oh, I haven't been over here yet. Potion of Full Healing? Oh, yeah! As mentioned, I didn't play this one, but I did, in my youth, play a game called Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, which is set in the kind of Faerun setting for D&D, but it's much like Diablo, where you have your characters. You can play up to 2-player. You have a dwarven fighter. You have a elven sorceress. And you have a human archer. And you go through maps, solve some puzzles, kill lots of enemies, fight bosses, and hopefully reach the end. And it's not turn-based because this is not Larian Studios' Baldur's Gate 3. It's A classic hack and slash. And it did an okay amount. It actually made they made a sequel of it, which I have never touched, but I have beaten the old one in the day, and since it came out on Steam, I was able to play it again, and I'll be putting that on the channel at some point too. But who will I play? That's the real question. Probably my sorceress, because she hot. Okay, I guess I'll level up now. Yeah, I want to be able to survive whatever's coming my way. I should have backed up to the doorway. I don't want that. Oh wait, did I pick up the bottle? I think I did. Come on, ye bastards! Fiddly ankle! I'm gonna bite your fucking ankle! A fallen one, huh? Alright. Your name fits. A good old gothic horror style game. You gotta love it. Ooh. Took a chunk out of me. If you're wondering how I play RPGs, I also try to not use any healing potions as long as I can. But here's the question. Is this all my inventory? No, but it is what's on my hotbar. Staff of Fireball, not identified. Or Firebolt. Short sword, that's probably what I'm using. Club. Requires 18 strength. Am I not using that? I am. Wait, am I not wearing the cap? That's silly. Okay. What's that? Oh, my gold. The daggers have low durability on them. Interesting. A mace. That already might be an upgrade. Why are zombies immune to magic? You'd think they could burn in fire. Perhaps it's like soul magic. I don't know what the sorcerer does. I presumed it was fire magic. What is that? No magic resistance. I will show you the righteous hand of my god. Saber. Cap. Stone Shrine. Powers of mana. Mana. I got mana. I forgot about shrines. Well, there's another area over here to explore. Let's check out and see if that saber's better. The mace and the saber are kind of better. I like the saber. It has less base damage, but it can go higher. Oh, okay. I wonder if I do get spells, or did I just waste those points? for mana. I feel like everyone probably has a spell. That was at least the case in 2. And 3. But yeah, different resources. Scroll identify. Nice. Blood on that wall. I almost thought you could open it. A bow. Caught you on the backswing, my dude. Here we go, a killing, a killing, a killing. Here we go, a killing, slaying the armies of hell. Aha! Huzzah, Kalukale! We have gold today. You know what the best way to heal yourself is? Leveling up. Let's go. As long as I don't die, I'll be fine. Ow. Of course, since it's sprite-based, I don't think I'll be able to tell if one barrel is trapped versus the other. Also, I got shot with an arrow a second ago. Where did that come from? What? Was it a trap on the floor that I didn't see? I'll fight an archer. I don't give a fuck. Square up, Bones. Alright, you live for now. We got hells to purge. Oh, I love old game design. So pretty. Level 2. Large well. Alright. Oh, nut. Ow. Bonehead keen axe. Uh-oh. Hold on. How do I use the potion stuff? I forgot. Quick health is L1. Okay. I can't read what the bonehead guy has. No resist. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to keep beating him up. Jesus, man. Book of Fire. That was brutal. Armor 3, but less durability than what I got. Okay, that's nice. You can use it in menu. So things don't have to be as dire. Okay, AC's higher. That's nice. Can I rotate? No. This is not Resident Evil. I might have to make a decision between something.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
The book's still too big, huh? Okay. Well, I'm going to quick save, and hopefully it'll still be there. We'll speed this part up. Oh my god. Whee! Blacksmith! Griswold! Dear friend!
Oh, what can I do for you?
I don't want the dagger. I don't want the club. I don't want the short bow. I don't want the short sword, although it's pretty nice. Mace. Okay with going. Short sword. Okay. My cap's about to break. Alright. That should suffice for right now. Down to the dungeon. Huzzah! What? How did I miss that chest? Whoops. Alright. Hey, it's still down here. Good. Rags? Why would I want rags? Morningstar? Oh, you know we gotta identify that. 1 to 10 damage requires 26. Yeah, I got that. Morningstar quality adds 1 point to damage. Sounds fine. Rags is armor. I don't have armor. Guess what we're wearing? Okay. Ooh, that was a lot of gold, too. Close the door. How about thee? You see, in some RPGs... Ooh... Buddy boy, we've leveled the mysterious shrine. Where do I learn magic? Do I learn magic? I went to the wrong area. Character info. Yeah, doesn't tell me anything there. I don't see why not upping that. Some are weakened as one grows stronger. What does that mean? Is that a durability thing on the bottom? I remember World of Warcraft. In fact, I was baptized in World of Warcraft. Well, the truth be told, my first, MMORPG experience was RuneScape. It was a cool hip thing at the time. Okay. But yeah, I like in RPGs when they're like, skeletons don't really take much slashing damage, because they don't have flesh to hurt, but bludgeoning weapons can crush bone, so you should be using that. It's pretty creative. It's a neat way to think more about what you're bringing to the table. What is that? Aim! Come on, boy! Peace, justice. Why is there a lot of library books? Did the guy disappear?
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Book of Telekinesis.
Too much baggage. I can't carry anymore.
Scroll of Healing.
Too much baggage.
Okay, what did I pick up? Quilted armor? Well, I won't look like a trollop. Book of Telekinesis. That's right, come at me! I'm going all day. I got the masher out. Quite right. I saw hidden. Ow. Burning Dead? Right. This job's getting more shit as it goes along. But think of the bragging rights. Bone Ripper. You turn against your own people. Did he just fucking die? Did my Morning Star just blow him away? Devilkin? Oh, I had a lot more health. That's a fucking goal. Hey, I got a level. Woo! Everything's coming up Seamus' house. Okay, those look like it was a trap. Hidden. I have no use for mana. Not yet. Carver. Okay. Scroll of Inferno. That's pretty cool. I get the feeling that if I level up my vitality, it may heal me. Okay.
Too much baggage.
I don't need to hear about your life story, buddy. No. Okay, so I think it just adds to AC. The cap is less AC, but it might help me, so... What? Plus 34% armor? The fuck does that mean? Okay, AC is 18 right now. And it still is. What? Did it mean, like, personally, it's higher? Because... Yeah. Okay. So, Book of Telekinesis. Requirement not met. Requires 33 magic. Bolt. Book of Firebolt. Book of Charged Bolt. So, I have to learn from spell books? That would make sense.
Baggage.
Especially for World of Warcraft. That's right, I forgot. Also, I need to do this stuff. So, you know what? Let's do it. Let's test it out. And just make that even. So, with that inventory, Book of Firebolt. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere.
I got a pump.
What more can you take from me? How big is his cape? Yeah, I don't think I can fix this. Let's drop this. Oh, I forgot I need to switch the position. Okay, if the cape is any larger than that, it ain't the one, bruh. What? It has one dirt. No swag is worth that. Paying a lot of premium for that E versus the cap. Okay, also, I need to find out the magic. That's right, I can do that myself. What? Where does the... What is happening? Oh, is that like the targeting reticle for the spell? Okay, what's the spell button? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Movement, absolute. Triangle. Okay. Well. That didn't kill you? I don't have much mana left, but I have a lot of potions. Blade Skin the Slasher. The Hash Slaying Slasher. A blade! Aha! But can it truly be better than my mace? It's got great quality, you know. I'm going to presume for everyone that comes after that is, yeah, definitely a trap. Come on! Do the mashed potato! Not too bad. Get over here. I think that missed. I'm good on the cape, buddy. Hey, potion of mana, now you're worth something to me. There ain't no way that's nothing. Oh boy.
Not enough mana.
That's true. I have a lot of ways to go. Over here's fine. Yeah, I think Diablo's an interesting franchise. This one only has 3 classes, but later games had a lot more. Like the next one has the Templar, the Necromancer, I believe the Druid. There's down to level 3. Cool. The Assassin, I believe, was one. It's been a long time. They remade 2 recently, and if you're watching this, you probably already knew that, but you know, just in case. Oh, saints preserve us! So much coin to line me pockets. I should have waited by the door, because I did not know what was in store. Okay. I've been picking up a lot of loot lately. Drop a quick save just in case. I don't know. Should bad shit occur. These places are laid out like mazes. Come at me! You gotta put some meat on your bones, man. I would like to see, like, concept art for these guys. Specifically these guys, because you don't see blue demons that often. And I want to know what they were thinking, you know? Okay. I think we're good over here. Gonna do some of that speed magic in a second. Womp. Womp. Okay. There's more to explore, perhaps. Making it rain! Or in this case, making it hail! Don't make it hail at strip clubs. They will not appreciate it. Come on, boy. Devilkin. Woo! Scroll of healing. Or a scroll of town portal.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Is that the Screams of the Damned? My favorite. I just got a level. I just got a level. I just got a level. What the hell do I do with it? I kind of like magic. Wait. Okay, so does putting points into magic increase mana? It does. Alright. Yeah, I think we should level up some magic just because you never know what awesome spells are going to come out. Unless you're very familiar with this game, then you do. Well, I don't need to use that. Ooh, what? 5? Oh, but I don't need it, though. $40 charges. Blade 3 to 8. 1 to 10. Adds 1 point to damage, so it's 1 to 11. Actually, it's the base 2 then in that case. I don't know if you're worth it, sword. I'm sorry, but I will identify you. If I have, yeah. Blade of the Bear knocks target back, requires 25 strength and 30 dexterity. Well, I couldn't use it if I wanted to. A smart man would run all the way back to town so that I could go sell some shit. But that means I have to walk all the way back here. I know I just got a scroll of town portal, but there's a lot of dungeon to go. And I don't know how often those will drop. I'm sorry, a staff of telekinesis? Also, what does telekinesis even do?
Too much baggage.
I can't even pick that up. Well, let's drop the cap. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, but it worked.
Too much.
Okay. So it takes up 6 spots. These rags can't be worth that much, right? Like, they are rags, right? You're not gonna... You're like, oh, that was 50 gold. It doesn't do a lot, and I don't have enough magic to use it, but tell you what, it's probably more valuable than rags. Oh, the inventory. It dwindles. Purifying spring.
Too much baggage.
Scimitar. Can I fit that right here? Yay! 3 to 7. Oh, it requires dex. I have dex. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll just have to sell that. Okay. This is the only other area besides going down another floor. Down into the perilous depths. Oh. Got a fucking jamboree going on down here. I'll show you what it means to go with a monster mash, motherfucker! That's fine. I'm fine. I don't know if anything good's gonna come out of any of these, but I have hope, and it might be an enemy, so I get experience. Okay.
Too much baggage.
That sounds like it'd be good compared to that. Got decisions I gotta make. Wait, I have that.
I can't use this yet.
What? Oh, I have 20 magic. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had 30 magic, like my vitality. Okay. Drop. Chances are this will be worth more. Oop. Two. You let me down, boy! Yeah, after this I'll go run back to town and distribute the loot. Oh! A book. No, scroll. I take it I need magic to use scrolls. Higher magic level, more scrolls I can use. Better level, I mean. Okay, so I'm down over here. Oh. That's what I get for fast forwarding. Silly me.
I gotta
Love
pawn
identify. Jeez, man. Well, it doesn't say I had a... Now that needs a level. I think it'll stay on the floor. A little treat for me for the next time. Okay. So I'm gonna drop a quick save right here, and I'm gonna pause real quick, and we're gonna be back in town before you know it. Alright, so I have made it back to town. I went ahead and did some vendoring, and now if you want to take a gander at my inventory, I have 2 books left, which I guess I can shift where they are, because some people like to play Tetris. I think I won't be needing as many mana potions as I have, or I should be more likely spending them. That way, I can make some use out of them. So, we're going to see about that charge bolt later on in the Book of Telekinesis. I hope it's good. I sold the staves. The staff that was identified sold for a pretty penny. I think like 500-ish gold. The other staff, I identified it. It was like Frog's Staff of Telekinesis. I don't remember exactly. It only sold for 1 gold. 1 gold. Wasn't worth it, but I brought it back, and later I'll be back in the dungeon to get the rest. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching up to this point. I do appreciate it, and we will continue this some other time, I'm sure, especially if people are interested in watching this. So, I'm glad you could be here, and talk to you later. Bye!